I decided to use iMovie and talk about some of the topics I learned about in class. One of the things I really learned about was the use of Google Classroom, Nearpod, Google Slides, and other things. At the beginning of the semester, I had no idea how to use Google Drive or any of the Google accessories like Google Classroom or Google Slides. But we learned how to make a Google Drive. This is mine. And we uploaded all of our assignments to it. We created resumes, self-introductions, and I really learned how to navigate through Google Drive and create many assignments using Google Slides, Google Forms, everything. And I think I would definitely use a Google Drive in a future classroom with older students because I think it is an easy way to turn in work, and it's an easy way to get student feedback, especially with Google Forms. The next thing we learned that I think is really helpful is Screencast-O-Matic. It's great to record different things. Another thing is Show Me. This is my video of me creating a lesson plan on 10 frames using Show Me, and I think it is a fantastic resource for distance learning. The next thing I thought was really helpful was Lego Story Visualizer. We got to create comics that were fun, an easy way to teach students how to do different things, and it is a fun way for students to create projects and work together. It's really great for group discussion. I found it to be one of the most helpful topics that we learned about because I think it would be a fun resource for science and even other topics for students to collaborate with. At the beginning of this course, I had no idea how to use any of these. From Google Classroom to Google Drive, I have learned how to set up a Google Drive, make slides, make forms, use resources like Nearpod to add to my slide to add extra questions, or even go on virtual field trips. I learned how to use Show Me and teach mini lessons that I could upload if I'm ever a distance learning teacher. I even learned how to use iMovie, which I'm using now, which would be so much fun to use in the classroom to have students present. Overall, I am so happy that I took this class. I have learned how to use technology in ways that I did not know how, and I think it is a great resource for future teachers. I think every education major should experience this class, especially with how distance learning is going now. This class has so many great resources for future teachers if an experience like this should ever happen again. I have found this class extremely helpful. Even if you are greatly experienced with technology, I think everyone could learn something new from this class. There were so many apps we used that I had no idea existed, as well as just different projects that you could do in the classroom, like Lego Story Visualizer, or having your students create an iMovie. I think even older teachers could learn something new from this class.